Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 8th September, Wednesday, and also a trade review of what happened today. We had a view yesterday that we had many possibilities yesterday for the market. One of the possibilities was if this trend line breaks the thick green line that I've drawn at about 36,500. If this breaks, we could see further downside. This is what was one of our analysis. I'm just going to play that small clip so that you can have a check. This is for market analysis for 7 September, Tuesday.
A possibility. And if we break down, first target is the S1, that's about 36,400, and then we have the S2 of CPR, that is around 36,320, but I'm pretty sure we might hit 36,200 on the downside, 260.
So that was one of our analysis, that if we break this trend line, which we have taken support so many times, we could slip. We did take this trade and made a good profit of 30k. That video is posted as well on my channel. How I took the trade and the live trade recording, you can have a check on that. And let me just turn on the CPR to just show how beautifully it worked today. We did open between S1 and pivot as expected, and once this broke, right, we got a good move on the downside. There was a good move even on the upside, but we just took only the down trade. So this is what happened today. And even when we went up, we exactly took resistance at the CPR pivot. Let me just hide this line so that the CPR is clearly visible. We did take support exactly at the CPR pivot point, again started dipping until S1. So even there was again a short trade in later part of the day, but I was done with this first trade and I was done for the day. Now coming to the trade possibilities for tomorrow, right? Coming to the trade possibilities for tomorrow. As we have so many things here, I'm just going to show it over here on this a plain chart in a 15 minutes chart. See, we did consider that we have this head and shoulder, right? If we consider this head and shoulder, I'm just going to plot that again. The head, we had a break of it, we did go down, and most probably the price came back to retest this, but it was a huge dip and a huge move, but we did retest this, so we could see further downside even tomorrow. That's our view. We could remain bearish, but one thing to keep a note is we have a very trending narrow CPR. Narrow CPR indicates that either the market could be a trending market either on the upside or downside. So we could get a one-way move and not like a move that we had today where we came down, went up, and so basically for the day it was kind of a flat move. But for intraday traders, they did get a pretty good move for trading today. So we did retest this and we slipped. So coming for tomorrow, right, we can mark few more levels. Let me just turn off the CPR. I'm going to put one more resistance line over here at about I had to make this red at about 36,650. Anything close to this red line that I just drew, 36,650, is a good shot. And I can add one more support line over here, today's low, that is around 36,150. And further targets on the downside, the next support will come in at 35,969. And if we start slipping even more, either tomorrow or day after, there's a possibility we could even fill this gap over here, that is at about 35,700. It's just a possibility. I'm not saying we will come so much lower tomorrow, but in case we start slipping down, this is also a possibility. Probably tomorrow or day after or so. So now coming to the trade possibilities, right? Let's make use of CPR to decide how we are going to trade, where all we can enter. See, it's too early to look at SGX Nifty, whether we're going to get a gap up or a gap down, but most likely we're going to get a gap down. So in case we get a gap down between this S1, this green line, and the pivot point, say somewhere in this region at about 36,360 or something, we will wait for a pullback until the pivot or today's close, this green line that I marked, right? And then probably try and short with lower levels as the target. with this green line at 36,268, or even S1 36,180, and the previous day low, with these as the targets. In case we get a gap up, okay, in case we gap up and open between the CPR and R1 or the previous day high, I will wait for a pullback probably until this point around 36,680, or the red line that we just drew now, 36,600. Wait for a pull until here and then probably short until the pivot and lower levels. This is one possibility that I'm betting on. And if we get a huge gap down based on the last move that we had, right, and the global market as of now, it's looking a little bearish. Dow is only up 11 points, but it's too early. But I'm just looking into it. DAX is about minus 45. That's the Europe market is also down. So just in case the global market slips and we get a huge gap down, probably until S1 or the previous day low in this range, 36,190 or 200, we could see a good swing on the upside, because we did get buying pretty much same at this level even today, right? So if we retest this level, the previous day, sorry, S1, or if we get a gap down until here, and if we don't break it on the downside, if we hold this level, right, 36,160, we could see a good swing on the upside with the pivot and all the levels marked as the targets. In case we gap down here and start slipping further, yeah, these will be the targets. This green line at about 15,960 and 55,900, and this gap over here. This is too much of a slip on the downside for intraday. I don't think we would be slipping so much. That is from today's close. If you have to come here, it's 700 points. I don't think we'll slip so much. But if we break the previous day low, yeah, S2 can be a good target. S2 of CPR can be a good target. Let's just check the open interest. See, we have a very good resistance here. 37,000 is ruled out for this expiry. I don't think we'll hit 37,000. We have a good resistance at 36,500 itself. Let's see if we have level already marked in our chart. 36,500. Yeah, we do have one level at about 36,550 based on the technical. So in case we get a move until 36,500 and the OI is building up, then probably somewhere close to 36,500 is a good shot, and a good support is coming in at 36,000. For some reason, if we get a good bearish move wherever we short, right, if we get a good bearish move until 36,000 would, yeah, come somewhere over here. See if there's any price action nearby. No. If we get a dip until this point about 35,960, we can easily book our profits and not expect further dip, because we have a good support at 36,000, huge put sellers. So this acts as a good base. So this is for Bank Nifty. These are the levels that I have. Let me just put off the levels and just see the CPR. It worked beautifully today. So let's see what we can see for Nifty for tomorrow. See, Nifty, just the lines that we have drawn, right, we did slip. Even in Nifty, we slipped from CPR. We did slip, take support. I will be turning on CPR now. Before that, I want to show we did go and hit all-time high and again come back. Again slip further in the second half of the day. And want to show that this trend line can act as a good line tomorrow, where if we break this, we could see further downside until, once again, until 17,280. And even if this breaks, the next move will be somewhere close to 17,229. And on the upside, we have no targets, no resistance line, because it's at all-time high, right? Today we made again a fresh high. So on the upside, we'll just have to make use of CPR. I've turned on the CPR now. And let me just turn on this live lines that I marked. See, there was an easy shot. Let me just shift to a 5 minutes chart to show how we could have traded today. There was a good shot over here. We didn't trade Bank Nifty, we traded only Bank Nifty. But there was a good shot here from the pivot. We got rejection until S1. Even S1 broke. This 5 minutes candle itself broke. So you could have, there's a good indication that we can wait until S2. And after this candle, right, the green candle, so there is some rejection going down further. So definitely we could have booked the profits here. And a long would have been probably somewhere over here when the S1 was broken on the upside. We got a good pull. This up move until so much was not expected, but it did happen. And a good sell off even at the end. And even the sell off came from a CPR level. Let me put off these lines, that is the previous day high or even including the R1. So this is our view for Nifty. Let me just check the previous day, sorry, the open interest for Nifty as well. See, we have a very good resistance at 17,400. So right now we have closed at 17,000, somewhere around 17,360. Okay, 17,400 is a good resistance. I don't think it will be taken out easily. Even 17,500 is out of question. And 17,300 as of now is a good support, but this can break. There is good amount of call sellers also added today, and a very good support is coming in at 17,200. We do have lines over there, 17,280. This is for 17,300 and 17,222. So this is the analysis for today. I don't make use of only CPR. CPR is a good reference. Along with CPR, I make use of the support and resistance from the price action. Price action is the paramount always. So always remember, first we got to see the price action, then all indicators and everything else. So that's it for today, guys. Hope this video was helpful, and if you do like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Thank you.